Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Here is Sadia Naseem, your botany teacher from Behria Foundation College, Nusherof Road. Students, we were discussing the topic cell division. Okay, cell division. In my previous lecture, I told you about the mitosis. Today, I am going to revise mitosis and also going to tell you the meiosis. This video will be lengthy, but it is very useful for you. So, listen it till end. It will be very useful for you. Okay. So, let's start. First of all, definition of cell division. What is a cell division? A cell, when gains maximum size, when a cell gains maximum size or it becomes mature, it will divide into 2 or 4 daughter cells. The cell which is divided, which is present already, which is known as parent cell. The cell is known as parent cell. Okay, and the newly formed cells are known as daughter cells. Newly formed cells are the daughter cells. This cell which was already present, which will divide into 2 cells, this cell is the parent cell. Okay, the newly formed cells are the daughter cells. So what is cell division? When the cell gains maximum size, it gains the ability to divide. It divides into daughter cells to increase the growth of the living things. Okay, cell division is a vital function for the living things, to increase their growth and to increase their numbers. So we divide cell division into 2 types: mitosis or meiosis. Mitosis is a cell division in which a single cell divide into 2 daughter cells. It will divide into 2 daughter cells. Mitosis is a cell division in which a single cell divide into 2 daughter cells with the number of chromosomes remains same. Number of chromosomes remain same. The number of chromosomes does not change in the mitosis. While in meiosis, a single cell will divide into 4 daughter cells. How many daughter cells? 4 daughter cells. And number of chromosomes becomes half. Number of chromosomes become half in meiosis. Half. Okay. So, what is the difference between mitosis and meiosis? Mitosis is a type of cell division in which a parent cell divides into 2 daughter cells with the number of chromosomes remains the same. While the meiosis is a type of cell division in which a single cell divides into 4 daughter cells with the number of chromosomes become half. As the number of chromosomes become half in meiosis is also known as reduction division. So, let's start the mitosis first of all. Here I will tell you the phases of mitosis. I have told you already the definition of mitosis. Mitosis is a type of cell division in which a parent cell, look at this, this is a parent cell. Parent cell will divide into 2 daughter cells with the number of chromosomes remains a half. For example, if a human cell, how many chromosomes are there in human body? 46. In case of mitosis, a parent cell will divide into 2 daughter cells and each daughter cell will have the number of chromosomes 46. Number of chromosomes will not change. Okay. So, mitosis is divided into 4 steps. Although mitosis is a continuous process, but we divide it into steps for our convenience. Okay, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. First of all, prophase. Prophase is the first phase of the mitosis or starting phase of the mitosis. In prophase, number 1, chromosomes become visible. What happens? Chromosomes becomes visible. Do you know what are chromosomes? Chromosomes are the thread-like structure which carry bits of information about what we look like. Okay, chromosomes are thread-like structure. These threads are very thin and in normal state these threads remain invisible. Okay, this remains like this, invisible. But at the start of prophase, this set of chromosome will start coiling like this, and due to coiling it becomes thick and it becomes visible. So first phase of prophase is the chromosome becomes the visible. Second, the centromere divide two centrioles. Look at this. If this is a cell, here two centrioles are formed. This is the nucleus. Okay, what are formed here? Two centrioles. Number 3, nuclear membrane will disappear. What will happen? Nuclear membrane will disappear. This is the nucleus. The outer membrane of nucleus is known as nuclear membrane. At the time of cell division, nuclear membrane becomes disappear. Okay. So, the nuclear membrane disappear and nucleoli also disappear. What are the nucleoli? Nucleoli disappears. Nucleoli is the circular organelle present inside the nucleus. It will also disappear, and these are the steps which happen during the prophase. Let's come to the next phase, that is metaphase. Chromosomes arrange themselves on the cell equator. What is the main step of the metaphase? Chromosomes appear themselves on equator. This line is known as equator. So the chromosome will arrange themselves on the equator. For example, we are discussing about a cell which have the 4 number of chromosomes. Okay, chromosome will arrange themselves on the equator. Okay, now come to the next step, that is metaphase. Centromere divide into the chromatid, are drawn apart and become chromosome. Chromosome move toward the opposite pole drawn by the spindle fibers. Chromosomes. Here in metaphase, spindle fibers are formed. Spindle fibers are formed which attach to the chromosome. Look at this. These are the spindle fibers. They attach to the chromosome. In next steps, anaphase, chromosomes move at opposite poles. Opposite poles. Why these chromosomes move at the opposite poles? Due to the contraction of spindle fibers. We had 1, 2, for example, 2 chromosomes or 3 chromosomes. These are the chromosomes which are attached to the spindle fibers. These are the spindle fibers. Spindle fibers will contract away. They will contract. They will pull away the chromosomes. As a result, the chromosome will, look at this. This is a chromosome, and this is the point at which chromosomes are 2 chromatids are attached. This is the centromere. The 2 chromatids will get separate due to the attraction of the spindle fibers. Each part will move toward one pole. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Telophase. Telophase is just opposite phase to the prophase. All the steps which happened in prophase, in telophase, these steps will become opposite. What was in prophase? First of all, spindle fibers will attract the chromosome. Chromosome will reach at the opposite pole. This membrane will invaginate and cell will divide into 2 daughter cells. So what happens in telophase? Chromosome becomes invisible. Chromosome will become again invisible. Chromosomes invisible. Okay. In prophase they became visible. Here it will become invisible. Nuclear membrane will appear again. Nuclear membrane which was disappeared during the prophase, it will reappear. It will reappear, and nucleoli will also reappear. So Look at these phases. All these phases show that the single cell with the three number of chromosomes, there were three number of chromosomes in the parent cell, with the three number of chromosomes divided into two daughter cells, but the number of chromosomes remains the same. Both daughter cells have the three number of chromosomes. It was the mitosis. Okay, so how mitosis is beneficial for us? What are the benefits of the mitosis or importance of mitosis for the body of living things? Mitosis is also known as growth division. Okay, it helps in the repairing of cell. How it will repair the cell? If you get injured, mitosis will help to repair your skin. Renewal of blood cells. You know, blood cells are those type of cells which becomes dead after every 120 days or a fixed time. It makes mitosis make new blood cells in human body or other animals. It is also helpful in vegetative reproduction. What is vegetative reproduction? It is vegetative reproduction or asexual reproduction. Two types of reproduction are there in living things, sexual and asexual. So it is also helpful in asexual reproduction. Okay, number 4, it is identical number of chromosome. It has the same number of chromosome as the parent cell. Daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as the parent cells. Okay, these are the benefits of the mitosis. Mitosis is also known as growth division. It is helpful in the growth of living thing. It is vital for the growth of living thing. You understand? So come to the next type, that is meiosis. Meiosis is also known as reduction division. What is it is called? It is called reduction division. Why it is called reduction division? Because a parent cell will divide into how many cells? 1, 2, 3, 4 daughter cells in case of the meiosis. For example, in human body, if number of chromosomes are 46, in case of meiosis, daughter cells will have 23 number of chromosomes each. Okay, 23 of number of chromosomes each. So the number of chromosomes become half, in which meiosis is a type of cell division in which parent cell will divide how many daughter cells? 4 daughter cells, and each daughter cell will have the half number of chromosomes than the parent cell. We divide the meiosis into two main types, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Like mitosis, meiosis is also a continuous process. It is not a stepwise process. We divide it into steps just for our convenience or our ease. So meiosis 1 can further divide it into 4 phases: prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. Meiosis 2 is also divided into 4 subphases: prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2 and telophase 2. These phases are the same as they were in the mitosis. 4 phases: prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Let's discuss the phases one by one. First phase, that is the prophase 1. First phase of meiosis is the prophase 1. In prophase 1, what happens to the cell? The chromosomes which are similar to each other in shape and position are called the homologous chromosome. First of all, you must know the meaning of homologous chromosomes. The chromosomes which are similar in shape and size, they are known as the homologous chromosome. Look at this. These are two homologous chromosomes, both of the same size. This is homologous chromosome. Okay, these chromosomes are of similar size, these are of similar size, so they are known as the homologous chromosome. The first step of meiosis 1 in prophase is the, first of all, same as the coiling of chromosome or chromosome become visible. Okay, homologous chromosome make the pair. similar chromosome. Every living things have chromosome in pairs. Okay, if the number of chromosomes are 46 in human body, then how many pairs? 23 pairs, and each pair has homologous chromosome. Okay, so homologous chromosomes will make their pairs. In some steps, homologous chromosome may exchange their segment. For example, one chromosome, and this is another homologous chromosome. Look at this. Okay, these are the homologous chromosomes. So these are the chromatids of chromosomes. These chromatids of the same chromosome are known as sister chromatids. What are they called? Sister chromatids. Okay, so in case of prophase, non-sister chromatids, yani one chromatid from here and one from here, non-sister chromatids exchange their segments. They overlap each other like this and this. What happened here? This is the overlapping of the non-sister chromatids. After a few times they get separate, but during this separation they exchange some segment of each other. Here they exchange the segment of each other. Okay, and this exchange is known as the crossing over. What is it? Crossing over. Crossing over is a very important phenomena in living things because it is useful to create the variation in living things. It gives varieties of living things. Okay, this is known as crossing over. Crossing over is the exchange of the segments of non-sister chromatids. Okay, these non-sister chromatids, they exchange their segments. After exchange of segment, they continue the same way. Okay, then here comes the metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. For your convenience, I will tell you all these types through the diagram so that you will get it easy to understand. After the crossing over, what happens to the cell? Look at this. This is a parent cell, for example. There are two homologous chromosomes, two pairs of homologous chromosomes. Okay, one pair and two pair. How many total chromosomes are there now? There are 4 total chromosomes here. Okay, now after the crossing over, for example, some of the homologous chromosomes have done the crossing over. So let's come to the prophase 1 of meiosis. In prophase 1, same steps will occur. Homologous chromosomes will arrange themselves on equator. They become visible. Nuclear membrane will become disappear, and nucleolus will also become disappear. Look at this. These chromosomes will arrange themselves on the equator. Here spindles are formed. These spindles will create the spindle fibers which will attach to the chromosome. It was prophase 1 and it is metaphase 1 where spindle fibers attach to the chromosome. After metaphase 1, there comes next step, that is anaphase 1. What happens in anaphase 1? In anaphase 1, this will start contraction. Spindle fibers will move apart and chromosome will move towards the opposite pole. Look at the difference here. The major difference here from the mitosis was that the chromosome divided into chromatids here in mitosis, but in case of meiosis, a full chromosome is moving toward the opposite pole. Do you remember mitosis? In mitosis, what I told you? At the time of the anaphase, chromatid was divided at the centromere. Half chromosome moved at one side and half moved at the other side. But in case of the meiosis, a full chromosome moved apart. After the movement comes the last step of this meiosis 1, that is telophase 1. In telophase 1, the chromosome moves toward the opposite poles. Membrane will invaginate. This membrane will invaginate due to vacuum is produced here, and finally a cell will divide into 2 daughter cells and number of chromosomes are half here. It was all the meiosis 1. Now come to the meiosis 2. Meiosis 2. All steps of meiosis 2 are same as that of mitosis, so I don't need to explain them in much detail. I will just draw a diagram and tell you these two cells which are formed here. Both cells will undergo the meiosis 2 now. What is the first step of meiosis 2? Prophase 2. Second is the metaphase 2. Third one is the anaphase 2. And the last one is the telophase 2. Okay. So here the chromosomes will become visible, they become thick, arrange themselves into the equator. Okay, it was prophase 2. Anaphase, what happens in the anaphase 2? You know, spindle fibers are formed in anaphase 2. These spindle fibers will attach to the chromosome at the centromere. Okay, like this. In anaphase, these spindle fibers will start contracting. Due to contraction, the chromosome will divide at the central point, at the centromere where it is attached, and each chromosome will divide into 2 chromatids, and each chromatid will move toward the opposite pole. Okay, like this. Each chromosome will divide into daughter chromosomes and they will move toward the opposite poles. Membrane will invaginate and finally a single cell will divide into 4 daughter cells. Okay, it was our anaphase with the number of chromosome half. Each half chromatid will regenerate its remaining half chromatid again. In telophase, just opposite to the prophase, what will happen in telophase? It was just opposite to the prophase. Chromosome become invisible, nuclear membrane appears, nucleolus disappear. So these are all the steps of the meiosis. Now benefits of meiosis. What are the benefits of meiosis? Meiosis is also known as reduction division because the cell become number of chromosome become half in the reduction division. Number 2, it is useful during the sexual reproduction because gametes are produced due to the half number of chromosomes. Okay, all the gametes have the half number of chromosomes. दो गैमीट्स जो होते हैं वो क्या होते हैं, जब 2 गैमीट्स मिलते हैं तो क्या होता है सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में, जब 2 गैमीट्स मेल और एक फीमेल गैमीट जब मिलेगा तो क्या होगा, फर्टिलाइजेशन होगी. लेकिन जब मेल और फीमेल गैमीट मिलेगा, फॉर एग्जांपल ह्यूमन बॉडी की एग्जांपल ले लें, अगर नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम हाफ नहीं होंगे, 46 होंगे, 46 ये दोनों टोटल कितने हो गए, ये तो 92 हो जाएंगे. तो क्रोमोसोम नंबर चेंज हो जाएगा जो कि इम्पॉसिबल है. क्रोमोसोम नंबर हर लिविंग थिंग का फिक्स है. तो क्रोमोसोम नंबर को फिक्स रखने के लिए सबसे पहले मियोसिस होती है जिसमें गैमेट्स में नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम हाफ हो जाते हैं 23. इनके यूनियन से जब दोबारा जाइगोट बनेगा तो उसमें नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम विल बी अगेन 46. नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम सेम रहेंगे, चेंज नहीं होंगे. यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस टॉपिक? सो रीड इट वेरी केयरफुली, मेक योर ओन नोट्स एंड try to explain with the help of diagram. Allah Hafiz.